welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend and you are all set on this Sunday. I am going to hop right in with everything that I have planned for this week, and this week is actually a super easy week, which is my favorite type of weeks because I'm basically using the same activity for everybody, and far and few between does that ever get to happen. But I'm really excited. This is the last week that I am doing like fall themed things before I dive into Halloween, because we're starting the month of October very soon. That is my time. You all know this. So what we're going to be doing this upcoming week as a segue into Halloween spooky stuff is the leaf unit. So I have a ton of things to do with leaves, and I'm pulling from some new books, some old activities, and some fun crafts. So I am very excited to see how this week goes. The book that I'm going to be reading with my preschool kiddos and my tier 3 group is Leaf Man, and I believe the author's name is Lois Ellert. I found this book last week, early on last week, and my school library actually had it, up for grabs, so I was super excited about that. Saved me a trip to the public library. This book is, however, severely pre-loved. The binding is very much falling apart, so I am going to do my best to handle it with care. But it is a super fast read. There's not a whole lot of verbiage on a page. The pictures are beautiful, and I really like it because the pages are all different sizes, so they make up this kind of like mountain range in the background for just like the sky and everything behind it. So I think the kids are really going to get a kick out of this. Like I said, not a whole lot to read, so if you have a shorter time for your speech therapy sessions, this would be the perfect book because it's going to be very quick. So, very excited to read this with them. And then the fun craft part is that we are going to be making our own fall leaves. And I have 2 different templates right here. So we've got this maple leaf looking one, and then I don't know what this one is. It's just another leaf. So 2 different choices for my kiddos. So we are going to work on choosing and expanding utterances, all of those lovely things that I work on every week. But how this works is I don't have the exact recipe, but we're gonna just like wing it. So you get some shaving cream, and then you can mix in some paints. So I have green, orange, yellow, and then I think I grabbed like this burgundy red color. So I'm going to have the students pick whatever color they want or whatever mixture color they want, and you actually mix it in with some shaving cream, and it creates this like marble textured effect. So you kind of put all of this, I got some basting pans to put it in, and then you just kind of lay your leaves in, and then you can mix it up and swirl it, lay them out to dry, and they come out looking really cool, or so I hope. So like I said, I'm doing this with my preschool class, and my tier 3 kids. So they are going to be doing this activity with that Leaf Man book. The last activity that I'm going to be doing with both my articulation and my language kiddos this week is a game that I actually made last year, and the kids loved it, and it seems to be this year my kids also love these competitive aspect games. It's one of those reinforcement activities, but I did a fun spin on it so that I can incorporate language kids in it as well. Essentially, the premise of the game is you have all of these leaves. There's a huge amount that you just kind of pile up in the middle. They're all different shapes, colors, sizes, and you're just, like I said, going to put them in the center of all of your kids and your group, and then you also have a pile of cards that you are going to have face down. So for my articulation kids, just to keep it moving quickly, I have cards in here that just simply say to pick a leaf. And I usually will separate out all of those cards for my articulation kids because I will have them just say their sound in a sentence, or I'll have them say it in a word 3 times each. However we're going to run it, whatever they need, I will have them do that. They pick a card, and then they can pick whatever leaf they want. And then mixed in are these pile jump cards. And if you pull a pile jump card, that means that somebody jumped in the pile that you made, and you have to put all of your leaves back and start all over. So the reason why I just have this plain pick-a-leaf cards for my articulation kids is because I feel like sometimes when they follow the language ones, it just takes a little bit too long. So it's just easier to do that, but you can set it up however you would like. And then for my language kiddos, same concept. but I take out the pick-a-leaf cards and I use the rest of the deck. So in this deck are all different cards that target following directions, descriptive language, basic concepts like size order and things like that. So I have between 1 and 3 step directions. So naturally, again, for my kiddos that are only working on following 1-step directions, I'll pull out the 2 and 3 step cards and we'll just use the 1-step cards during that session. So you can kind of customize it based on the group that you have, and it's not a one-size-fits-all. But mixed in here are a bunch of cards like pick a brown 7-point leaf and a big brown leaf. We've got after you pick a big green leaf, pick a small brown leaf. We've got ones like pick 2 big green leaves and 1 small red leaf. So there's a lot going on in there, and like I said, I mix it up based on my groups and what they're working on. And then also in there are those pile jump cards where if they draw this, they have to put all of their leaves back and start all over. For whatever reason, my kids seem to love that. And I feel like they like putting the stuff back more than they like actually acquiring it, which I don't hate, but I didn't think that that would be the result of the activity. But like I said, I love this game because I can use it for both groups, and it is a low prep, barely have to think about it. As soon as I knew I was doing leaves this week, I immediately went to this activity. It's quick to set up, and it's fun and motivating for the kids. So I definitely recommend this. I will have it linked down below if you would like to check it out and maybe use it for your groups or your class, however you have things set up. And I will also have the templates for the other leaves linked down below, and the, I guess, recipe for the shaving cream acrylic paint. That's everything that I have for this week in my speech therapy room. As you can see, it is pretty straightforward and simple. Just that one activity for my language and my articulation kids. I love when I'm able to do that. And then I'm also doing that craft. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. My handle is The Speech Loft, so that you can see how that craft turns out. I will let you know there if it's like a great thing or a total flop, because we will see how this shaving cream acrylic paint turns out. Give this video a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe if you like these types of videos. I'm also thinking about incorporating some more vlog style videos in here. I just have to figure out when I would upload those or if anybody's even interested in those. But just let me know, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!